What's up everyone, Sunkist here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Fasnacht event that runs until July 9th. We're going to talk a little bit about the discussion that we have every year, relating to AFKers, nuking Helvetia, drop rates, and all the drama, if you will. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments, what's your new favorite mask that they've added so far? Alright, just to briefly touch on it for the new players. Fasnacht is a seasonal event that used to happen once a year. It's happening twice this year. I'm not sure the cadence that they're going to use going forward, but it is a seasonal event, and kind of the main reason everybody likes this event and why it's very popular, there's a number of rare plans and rare masks to be had, especially people within the trading communities go crazy for this event, as they're worth a lot of caps, they're worth trade value. So it's a very anticipated event, and people definitely have their opinions about how to farm the rewards for that event. So every year, the main topic of discussion always revolves around AFK-ing the event. If you're not aware what AFK-ing is, it means away from keyboard. Essentially, you're in-game, not actually playing, in the area of where the event takes place, so that you're able to get the rewards from the event while you're not playing. Everybody has kind of their opinions about this, and everyone ends up landing in a pro AFK or anti AFK stance, if you will. I'll kind of give my thoughts on the matter and just talk about the implications more broadly. So when you start playing Fallout 76, there's kind of one thing that you always hear, and even players outside of the community are very aware, that we have one of the best communities that there is in the game. And I think that really should translate to how we treat AFKers and treat the Fasnacht event as a whole. I feel like we're all here to help each other, and we should definitely keep that in mind when having this discussion. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, should you AFK the event / is it okay to AFK the event? Absolutely yes. I don't think there's a problem with it at all, and I'll kind of delve into those reasons. So the first reason I think AFK-ing is okay is the drop chances are incredibly low. It is only a 5% chance to get a rare mask upon an event completion, and more specifically, if there's a specific mask that you're hunting for out of the rare mask pool, it is, as you can see, a very, very low chance to get it. So statistically, the only way that you can have better odds at getting those masks is to run as many events as possible. There's only 24 hours in a day, and we have to sleep at some points, so if you want to run as many events as you can, you're going to have to AFK some of them. I think it's lost on a lot of people as well that this event is not only about the masks. There's a lot of people that are trying to farm this event for the rare plans that also have not super high drop rates. There's a lot of camp builders that want to get some of these camp plans so they can express their creativity at their camps, which is one of the things that makes this community so great. So I really think that we should all help each other out when it comes to trying to stack the odds as much in our favor as possible when it comes to these sort of rare plans. Alright, so I'll just play devil's advocate here for just a minute. A lot of the arguments that I hear brought up around this is that why should the AFK people get a reward if you're doing the work for it? Also, I hear there's not enough people that are participating in the event. More of them are AFKing, which is making it harder to complete. And I'll kind of just break those down a little bit. First of all, kind of as I mentioned, if you're also actively participating in Fasnacht events and helping other AFK people, you should be able to get carried in AFK as well. We're here to help each other. These odds are stacked against us. Let's work together to try and get the plans that we want. Also, to comment on, the number of AFK people, I have never seen more than maybe 5 or 6 people AFK out of like typically 12 to 16 people that are competing in the event, or not competing, that are participating in the event. The setup part, getting the robots to start the parade is not hard at all. Fighting the enemies is not that difficult. especially given the number of people that are participating. I mean, you could solo Fasnacht if you wanted to pretty easily. So I don't think the number of people AFKing at events is an issue. I think most of the people that say there's way too many people AFKing are exaggerating. I had somebody tell me that there was 15 people AFKing at Helvetia, which I just find completely that's made up. I need to see a picture or a video of that. I don't think that that's real. But you know, there is people AFKing. Sometimes it can be too much, but just leave the server and find a different one if you think it's too much. I guess now, after I've articulated the, I guess you could argue, reasonable anti-AFK argument, let's just talk about something that I think is something we should not be doing. People dropping nukes on Helvetia. Now, I get it. You want to troll the AFK people, except for you're not really doing that though, because even if you die, or even if your corpse or whatever is at the event, you're still going to get the rewards when it completes. So people that are nuking the event to kill the AFKers are doing absolutely nothing except for ruining the experience at the event for everybody else. Everybody knows the nuclear winds are very loud and they can be annoying at times. You're barring new players that don't have access to power armor or radiation or hazmat suits. So you're not really sticking it to anyone, and you're only making the experience worse for everybody. Now, I suppose, to be fair, the argument I just made against people complaining about AFKers, yes, you could server hop. But, as I mentioned, this is a problem for a lot of new players. A lot of new players don't really think to do that. Or they're in a lobby with their friends, and then everybody has to leave and find a new server. So, I mean, even like fast traveling, like if you go to the map and you just click on the event, not knowing that Helvetia is nuked, and then you spawn there with no radiation suit or power armor on, you know, you're just gonna die as a new player, and that certainly does not help the new player experience. It doesn't help keep people in our community, and I just don't think it's really what the Fallout 76 community more broadly is about. So I think we should stop doing that. So that's gonna do it for my thoughts on that. Overall, I think it's kind of funny how we have this conversation every year about this. It always comes back, same arguments are made, but it's kind of fun to talk about it. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm going to briefly touch on some future stuff to come to the channel, so stick around if you want to hear about that. If not, definitely leave me a like, hit the subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next one. So the gameplay you're seeing in the background is kind of indicative of some future things to come to the channel. What you're seeing is some X-Defiant. If you've been around the channel for a little bit, you've seen that I've been streaming it a decent bit, you know, when I have a chance at least, mostly on my unscheduled stream days. But I've been enjoying the absolute crap out of this game. It really is bringing me a lot of nostalgia to some of the, you know, old Call of Duties back when, in my opinion, they were still good. You know, the OG Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. So I'm having a ton of fun playing that game, and I'd love to make some videos on it, and hopefully you'll stick around for that. The Fallout 76 and Fallout more generally, that content is not going anywhere. That is always going to be a center point of this channel, but I just want to test the waters and have some fun making videos on X-Defiant, so hopefully you'll join me there as well. So I plan on uploading 2, maybe 3 videos a month of X-Defiant, or more depending on how the reception goes for it. Again, I want to emphasize the Fallout is going absolutely nowhere. I'm still going to try and stick with my at least once a week cadence with those Fallout videos. I enjoy making them a ton. They take a little bit of time and effort to make, a decent amount of editing, recording, piecing things together, and research and stuff. X-Defiant, though, I can hop on and play the game and, maybe just post some gameplays. My first video is going to be a commentary talking about Season 1. My second video on it, more than likely, is going to be kind of more of a comprehensive review, talking about why I enjoy the game. But hopefully you guys stick with me for that journey. Thanks a ton to all the supporters and all the subscribers who've been with me this whole time, and I hope to keep you around for a long time to come. Catch you guys in the next one.